So someone wants to cut the bits out of the Bible that they don't like to leave the more hygienic bits. And perhaps we should then supplement what's left with some new material. I'm Warren, director here at St. Columba's. Glad you could join me for my message of the week. Yes, when people have said to me and complained to me about some of the material in the Bible, that it is violent or disagreeable in some other way, it's almost like they're suggesting that if only we could cut those bits out. I have talked in the last few weeks about what that might mean, but we could also then ask what we might supplement that material, that the material that's left in the Bible, what we could supplement it with to make a new Bible, so to speak. And it seems to me that people, what they would like is hygienic material that they don't find offensive at all. Or they would perhaps like some, even if it's stories, but some universal principles which could be applied to life, some wisdom. So we'd end up with some kind of book for the righteous and the wise. And that would be the new Bible, so to speak. And if we could somehow agree on that, we could have a new Bible, I suppose. But here's the problem. Imagine that we actually did do that the Bible as we know it was sliced up, bits were cut out and other bits were added in to make it a much more hygienic book. Of course, it does raise the problem that the next generation will find bits that you might think is hygienic and they'll want to cut those bits out, etc., etc. So it's a never-ending cycle. But anyway, the other problem is if we cut out the bits that we don't like and add in bits that we think are more hygienic, and we thought that then really did reflect God's will, the problem is that we'd fail to live up to it. If you think about it, the Bible as it is narrates human failure, and that's the bits that we'd cut out. So then when we couldn't live up to whatever high morals that we wanted to have in the Bible alone, we couldn't live up to it, guess what we'd be back at? We'd be back at the story of human failure, our human failure. And we'd need in the Bible a story about the God who comes to those human sinners who fail. And guess what? That's exactly what we've got in the Bible now. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.